Me too.
Well,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another not Sleepy Steam. I'm about to say that every single time we do this, I'm about to say Sleepy Steam serving is like, no, it's Dead Space 3.
well,
It's
usually one of us is pretty sleepy when we do this.
yeah,
I'm pretty sleepy.
I am too.
It might.
Uh,
I'm also hearing an echo. I hate myself. I don't want to hear an echo. Shut the fuck up, clipsvh.
how was Detox Week? Detox Week was good. I got to program and work on translation stuff. That was fun.
Oh, that's what you're doing. I
Yeah, no,
thought of it. I thought of it. I meant to ask you that because I thought of it as a joke, but I guess it was real. I thought like, oh shit, because usually you only do 1 week break instead of like two. And then I was thinking like, well, shit. Since chat made you watch the Northern War anime, did that mean that that counted as a Trails week? So you took an extra week off?
yes, because that was torture. Hi, Kyle. That anime was so bad. Honestly, if I went directly into it next, like if I went directly into Daybreak, I probably would have been really sad. I probably would have been really depressing.
Damn.
That anime was so good.
I thought of something earlier, and I feel like I feel the need to say like because just I need to put it into perspective of the kind of pain it is for Bob to try like fucking do these streams with me, because like he'll message me like way in advance, like just to make sure like nothing came up and that like we're still cool to stream. And like I'll notice it, and like because I'm working or like in the middle of like a class or something, I see it and I'm like, oh, I should probably respond to that later. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I'm good for tonight. And then like I'll wait until I'm not busy to respond, and then I'll just like fucking forget to reply to him until like 1.5 hours before the stream starts.
It is. It's very funny because like I'm not really worried, and I understand stuff comes up, so I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But it's just very funny how it's consistently you you say yeah, I'm fine, like hours after I sent the message. It's just like, yep. It'll say yes in a few hours. I know that's just how it is.
Like I'll see the message at 9:30. I'll be like, okay, when I'm not busy, I'll respond. That'll be like in an hour or so, and then it'll be like fucking 5 in the afternoon. I'm like, oh shit, I was supposed to respond to that. Like actual pain.
Yeah, no, it's very funny. You're unfortunately been a bit miserable with Trails of Light. Yeah, that's. I'll say this at the start of the. I guess I'll say this now, but I'm Daybreaks is probably going to be the last time I'm going to give the series its chance. If by the end I don't think it's going to get like better or to what I want again,
You're just gonna
I'm
drop it like
probably
a bag of bricks.
yeah. Sadly, like I'm sad to say that, but I feel if after the Daybreaks, I'm not liking it. I feel like that's justified at this point. I've played a lot of the games, you know.
Yeah. I will say this though.
End of Daybreak one or the Calvard arc. The Calvard arc, which hopefully isn't 7 fucking 100 games.
Oh, it's probably gonna be like 12 games.
If it's 12 games, I give up probably at the third. Does that include
Um,
Horizon? Is I'm not sure. We'll see. It really depends. I definitely want to get through at least Daybreak 1 and 2. If Daybreak 2 when I don't know, fucking stabs me in the heart and leaves me dead, probably not going to play Horizon, but we'll see how that goes.
it changes the gameplay a little bit. Mechanically speaking, the orbment, it's a weird fusion of the way they were before and Cold Steel kind of. It's they changed the way it works again. Um Field attacks aren't just field attacks anymore. You actually have like field combat. It's like actual action gameplay.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
the thing I'm
watered down ease, so it's not like super action game kind of dealio, and you can just switch to turn based. Um,
most hoping for is that the gameplay is at least more interesting now.
I would say it is after 5 fucking cold steals. It's different enough to be a little bit refreshing. it's enough of a change that it's like, okay, I'm not Reen again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um. Also, like, no spoilers, but like from the little I've played of it, um, I'd say Van makes a good impression, a good first impression.
I'm getting I haven't learned literally anything, but just looking at him makes me go, he's probably, and the little bit at the end of Reverie makes you go, he's probably a distinct, legally distinct PMC, different from a Jaeger. Some fucking how. I'm curious how they're going to justify the difference between Jaegers and
And whatever the
PMCs.
fuck a Spriggan is, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna. I imagine it's gonna be something a bit odd, like, no, a Jaeger fights for honor, a PMC fights for money, or something, which is a meaningless distinction.
I have been streaming. Okay, good. I have been live.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was or not.
How are we going to have to be bracers this time? Yep, the overall question, because you're never not a bracer. You're always just bracers. Fun fact, they considered having an Ouroboros MC for Calvard. That
That trick
either
was
would have
almost
been
playable.
That would have either been interesting, or it would have been,
A huge mistake.
yeah, like it's either you're either gonna get actual interesting stuff out of Ouroboros, or Ouroboros is like hops in at the end of every chapter going like, "Hey, hi, yeah,
I'll
bye."
I'll say this. I is something is that no. I thought something was wrong with the mic levels. I'll say this. I don't think Falcom should be like that ballsy right after Cold Steel or something like that. Just call me crazy. But I think they should like maybe chill out on being memey, since Cold Steel was like fucking nothing but memes.
Hotel was so long.
I should probably start the game, shouldn't I?
Yeah, was Code Steel like one of the first games I've ever played that's like one world, 5 different games?
I mean, technically, all of Trails is like one world in like 12 different games.
I guess better way of putting it is one pro tag for 5 games. Neptunia? I guess Neptunia is actually, yeah, that's the closest actually. Except I think Neptunia is only up to 4 mainline games.
Okay, to be fair to Neptunia, which I have to be contractually because I hate it, which means I have to be fair to it sometimes, so I'm not biased. Doesn't Neptunia do like stupid ass alternate dimension bullshit?
Yeah, well,
so it's not necessarily the same Neptune every time.
You're not wrong there either, and a lot of the side games too just don't actually have Neptunia as the main character. A lot of them don't have her as the main character, actually.
Go up Campagian.
Campagwarian.
Campigan.
I did good.
Mute.
And then I got, yep. I kind of appreciate that they have a thing for talking to someone in game. That's kind of neat, but
this in our came case, out when like Skype was a thing when this game came out. So like nobody who was actually friends with each other who played the co-op.
Does Toho count? You know what? Yeah, Toho counts. I didn't think about that, but Toho definitely counts for like games with a game series with a consistent protagonist.
You play Reimu and or Marissa in like pretty much every single mainline game.
Is there any game after the Windows series where you don't have the option of either of those two? I don't feel like there is.
Not a mainline one. Because you have like the shoot the bullet games where you only play as Aya or Hanabe,
or Cherno. Okay, that's not a shoot the bullet game, but you get what I mean.
Violet Detector was a shoot the bullet game. if I remember right.
Yeah, yeah, that was Sumiriko. I've tried playing those. They are hard as fuck.
They're not easy.
Yeah.
I never completed any of them, but I got like a decent chunk of the way through. They're not super easy.
Yeah, the older games didn't have Marissa as an option. Yeah, that's why I said after the Windows era. We're starting at the Windows era.
Nobody cares about PC98 anyway. Not even Zune. Mima's never coming back. Get over it.
Except when he cares. I expect the turtle to come back before Mima.
The fact that you don't even know his name is Genji is very telling, okay?
Yeah, but I still expect him to come back before Mima. Oh, jeez, fuck. Oh, okay. I think they learned horror again. That was actually kind of scary.
You were the only one who got.
You didn't see that?
No, I saw it, but it didn't get me.
Okay. It took until the DOC, but they've...
Between the two of us, you're the scaredy cat, but I'm the actual cat. What the fuck's going on here?
I like the cats I know. I'm scared of shit. I think we got prayers going on. You want to listen to service?
No, I don't worship fucking cringe outer gods.
What do you call them outer gods? I don't know.
Move.
Oh, they're not. You can't even hurt them. Damn. That... Only cringe inner gods? Yes. You know, I'm happy they're bringing back the only intimidating enemies in this game. Oh, and that one just regenerated. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, shit. Wait, is that you? No, that's not you.
Is that you?
I'm not a child today.
I mean, have you seen your avatar?
Okay, point taken. Just pretend I'm a 10,000-year-old Chota.
I mean, I just stasis me.
I didn't. I did now. Oh, God, it's not. Is it trying to...
What do you want from us? Isaac, hey, it wasn't real. Are we doing the right thing, Carver? Are we? Don't let them into your head, man. They're trying to confuse us. Look, the only thing
right,
that
I hate
is
Carver.
getting that shock point drive and getting home, all right?
Why? Because the gaslighter has now become the gaslightee?
No, because he doomed all of humanity by deciding that one person's life was worth everything. I'm not gonna forgive that. He threw the codex at the main villain and let the fucking moon wake up. Like, God. Sorry, I hate that so much.
You always hate it when characters get emotional.
Nothing about him said he's that kind of person who would do it before then. That's what makes it upsetting.
You hated it when Lloyd understood the themes of his story better than you did.
I was shut the fuck up. I tried to run, my ankle caught in a hole, the cat wanted to snap, the pretty head closet until they could prepare the church. I expected me to kill me. These final hours is not the numbing pain in my ankle that characterized me, or the fear of my life. I know I will die, what worries me is what happens when I do. Is there such thing as convergence? We've been told our entire lives how wonderful we'll be, but what we have witnessed is anything but. And hid this voice, are we instruments of its divinity, or have we become the tools of our own destruction? I find myself hoping that none of it is true, and that when I die, will feel nothing, and this nightmare will finally be over. Only one more moment of pain to endure, and then I will be free. I like seeing the Unitologists questioning their beliefs again. We haven't seen that since Dead Space 1. That's nice.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah?
It took me a minute to realize you were reading a text log and not just like ranting out of nowhere about what I said.
I'm happy that you think I can rant like that out of nowhere.
I mean,
Question
you
mark?
can fucking write post fantasy out of nowhere, so like, yeah.
How do I roll out of this reality? I need to dodge the blows you're doing.
Well, you see, first you need to no clip out of reality by rolling, and then end up in the cringe rooms.
Ugh. Why did anyone decide that the back rooms needed levels? Just endless hallways you accidentally get into is like, oh, that's horrible enough.
I think I've said this in your chat before. The back rooms were, it literally the exact same thing that happened to SCP happened to the back rooms. It was a really cool concept at first, and then they just added way too much bullshit, and then it's like, okay, who gives a fuck? It's cringe now.
Yeah. There's very specific balance between that kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel people. It's a difference between like people who come in because it was simple and interesting, and then people who come in and desire something more complex.
It's a very
Without really
less is more
understanding it.
kind of concept. Same as SCP. The more
Yeah.
emergent lore you had appearing over the course of like SCP's lifetime, the more bloated and cringe it got.
Yeah, modern SCP, from what I can remember, is mostly they're just fucking short stories.
You say modern SCP as if it hasn't been that way for like 10 fucking years.
I know, but I'm.
That's the
like,
wild part. It's been like that for 10 fucking years.
I know. I think like I stopped caring after around like what was it? Like somewhere in the mid 1000s. I think I started to think they were getting bad. Like, did we really need to at least 5 varieties of monsters per level, some which are absolutely ridiculous? I don't keep up with it because I just have no interest in it. And that seems to have been the correct... Are you trying to give me shit?
Maybe.
I can hear the sound effects. Stop stopping. How much did you try to give me?
One item, but I might have tried to give it to you multiple times.
Oh, God. The sound effects don't fucking end. Yeah. I don't know what I would call that kind of development with, like, online communities, which, like, it starts off as something about something simple, and then it just, for some reason, people wanted to grow more complex.
When it didn't need to be.
Yeah. I don't know if that's, like, a generational thing, people naturally wanting more once they come in, or something else.
I dumped inventory and I only got like 1 slot, man. I don't think I can upgrade the rig. I think I'm fully
Yeah, same.
stacked.
Feature creep? Feature creep, that's not a bad way of putting it. It's just very odd because you don't normally refer to feature creep in writing terms. No.
Yeah, that's usually like a design thing. But it, for lack of a better term, it fits.
Yeah. Do they just have a speaker or are they chanting? I'm not sure.
Scope creep, you could call it that. That's more general. That could apply to a lot of different things as well. Because it is like a more generalized term.
I feel like you don't usually get that kind of thing going on with, say, fan fiction of an existing thing.
Probably depends on the fanfic. Depends on the writer.
Yeah. I feel like more often people are willing to just stay within the confines well enough.
Oh, no,
And the
but
further-
like, whether or not they stay within the confines of their own limitations is a different thing. Staying within the confines of, like, the canon you're writing fanfic of, there's a difference between those
I'm
limitations
scared of the fanfic!
and the limitations that should be set by yourself for your own story.
You know, I got a bad feel. This is a corrupt thought, but now I'm thinking of the Brethren Moon as fucking fanfic writers.
I mean, maybe they are.
Not
Who
even-
knows? We'll never know
Do I
because
shoot
we
the
never
moon?
got Dead Space 4.
I am shooting the moon with a lot of ammo. It doesn't do anything. I don't know what I need to do.
So you're saying the moon self-inserted itself into the fanfic and then wrote itself as a Mary Sue?
Yes! It's a bad writer!
Okay, well, I'm dealing with necromorph larpers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm still managing to talk about fanfics, so, you know, it's
I
fun.
don't recall which, but
Oh.
you call popular fanfics subtly suffer the problem. Fanfics suffer from the... by the way, yes, I am now going to criticize the Brother Moon. Fanfics suffer from a problem of one fanon where something is so commonly believed in the official that isn't actually, like, in the story that it just kind of infects every piece of the fan work. And two, I'm just going to call them high school AUs. Where sometimes people just take the names of characters and just fucking put them in a different story and then pretend they're the same.
I feel like there's a
Okay,
chip on your shoulder there about
We're not going
memes
back.
becoming
Yes,
fanon
we are.
and
If any one of us returns, they're gonna follow. We have
Diose
to
not actually being her name.
Like hell, we're marching down to the reactor right now
Likes
so we
his
can
eye.
install this thing. We're taking it to the reactor.
or Mei Ling
And
being
then we're gonna go
narcoleptic,
in and destroy
which
this ship.
she's not.
No one goes to Earth, Carver. No one.
Or Yuko just being a glutton.
We'll see about that.
Where's
Like-
this guy?
We're supposed to... so, you currently want to go back to Earth and leave the entire Brother Moon to us because you're a dumb
Oh,
shit.
no, I meant in
Well-
terms of the breadcrumbs.
Oh, no, yeah. Carver's like, we need to go back to Earth. Isaac's like, if we do that, everyone dies. The moon will follow. And you're like, no, we should go back to Earth anyway.
To be fair, Carrie,
Why
if
was
we
the-
didn't have Twilight, we wouldn't have the meme called 50 Shades of Grey.
That was pretty shallow, which leads to some weirdly entrenched fanon. The weirdest thing about Toe is that it's not shallow.
I hard disagree.
The
Toho
games
is
can
only-
come up.
Toho is
Ross
only
says
shallow
that.
if the only thing you ever pay attention to is the dialogue in the games and literally nothing else.
Yeah, there's so much around it that it's like, no. Toe is only shallow if you don't explore it at all.
Wasn't this down when we left?
I think it was.
Oh, he called it.
Growing bright, drawing us near. Soon we will be there. Soon we will unite.
Why does he want me and not you?
Become one. We will all be made whole.
Carver, you're wrong about this. What? Isaac, your brain has been fucked ever since the Ishimura.
True.
One way or another, I'm installing that shock point drive. I'm not
That
going
will-
to kill Ellie. You were just fine letting her die as Danik's hostage. You knew what was at stake.
Yeah, no,
It's your
I.
fault the moons woke up
I'm
in the
happy with
first place.
Isaac's
Now,
actually voicing this shit.
fuck you.
Awesome. Well, that's your counter? You're the reason for all the shit going wrong. Fuck you. That's
base
Carver's
Carver.
counter. Carver just going, fuck you. I don't
Based
care about your
Carver.
humanity. I see. You know what? You're entirely
Based
appropriate
and
to be
marker
playing
killer
Carver.
pilled.
Oh, god damn it. What? Oh my, there's so fucking many of them.
Scavenger's bot back.
Yep, knows that too.
I got the fucking notification while I'm shooting the thing. It's like, yeah, I can't think of anything that breaks the tension any worse than that.
No, yeah, no, it's terrible. I wonder, do you think you can get the trigger during like a major cutscene?
You want to see if maybe we can make that happen? By just
don't know how we
diligently
would.
setting them in place.
I don't know how we would because we'd have to know where a cutscene's gonna happen and
And
exactly
time it
how long
just
it
right,
takes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which
But
would
I
be really
imagine
difficult.
during the Ellie scene at the end of the base game, you just see Bob up next to her. Scavenger Rock is ready at the workbench.
Like right before the door closes and she gets like swallowed by the gas, it's like scavenger bot's back.
I fucking Poor Ellie. The last message she sees is Isaac running to get his who he actually cares about. The fuck cares about Ellie? It's all about my bro Scavagy. I haven't got him his voice pack, you know? Fuck the moon.
Fucking ears.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's getting worse. Just stay out of my way. I don't want to shoot you. Yeah, you try it, asshole. I'll drop you if that's what it takes.
Are we gonna kill each other?
Big, if true.
I'm sorry, I didn't say this, but the Dead Space look for these suits is so much better than any of the other ones they've shown in this game. Like,
They're more iconic.
so much better. Yeah, they just look so
Isaac's suit especially.
Yeah, I don't know how I would qualify what makes them so good. Isaac's is definitely at least partially for the engineer, but the security suit looks really good too. I'm not sure if I can really put into words why.
Isaac's suit is also the box art. Well, depending on what version of the promotional art you're looking at, I guess.
Yep.
Shut up, you're dead. Leave me alone.
Are we? Okay, apparently we're not supposed to listen to sermon for 5 hours. Where are we
Good.
going?
I'm tired of listening to this. The marker has a plan of you fucking Protestant preacher LARP. Let's move.
Dangerous, but simple. I fastened an adapter to hook the shot point drive up to the reactor.
Why is this playing right now?
Who are we listening to?
I don't... A unitologist who regretted being unitonity?
We stopped listening to each other, stopped working together.
Okay, I'll just accept that.
I should carry my faith my whole life.
It's the simplest explanation.
Before I die. There is no hope for a future. No more birth. Just death. For all of us.
Now arriving, engineering and repair.
This game is really making me appreciate the art of actually putting your subtitles how they should be.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, like, that line where it says, there's nothing, no life, no nothing, there's only death. It's like, yeah, that should have been its own little bit on the subtitle reveal. You know, it should have dotted, just death or something. Like,
Should have a posse piecist, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good word, and you never have any fucking chances to use it. Like mise en scène. That's such a good fucking term, but you sound pretentious as fuck when you say it.
I found another door. It's gonna wait for me to revisit Kuro bean board after Horizon. I mean, I think that's probably gonna be one of the funnest things is that meme board. God, I know nothing, but I still feel like I might have gone too far with it. Like there might be things there that are too accurate.
What if you didn't go far enough?
Then everyone will cry along with me. You shall experience my pain as I have experienced yours.
Are you saying that I'll suffer as you have?
Yes.
Let me go play my piano real quick. Trigger you real fast.
Give me your save file for LobCorp and I'll beat it just on stream, just to show you to get your fucking ass into it again.
That's also been a time thing lately. I thought about going back to it, but it's like, yeah.
That's a lot more understandable. If you said you just couldn't do it, I was gonna.
No,
I was gonna beat
I
off
wouldn't
you.
mind trying to power through. Or the one thing I don't want to do is reset to day one, because holy god, that would fucking take forever to get back to where I am.
Honestly, after doing that latest run of the game, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, the only reason I won, the only reason I was able to win, was because I kind of was like, fuck it, I'm going to...
Oh, I thought the music was using the shepherd's tone. I was gonna be like, I was gonna think it was really cute for a second.
I went with the idea of like, okay, I gotta beat the last few days. Let me create some god units that are just there to, like, fucking help me on that.
Like, just
And
there
that's
to
how you and
hard
Carrie-
counter the fixers.
Yeah, like, that's how you and Carrie were born, essentially. And you two did literally just carry the last few days.
The reactor should be right up here. Now, when we get there...
You're wrong, Carver. Going home is just what they want us to do.
Oh, would you stop and listen to yourself, man? You're a fucking lunatic.
You're not setting foot in this engine room. Only one of us is getting out of this room alive.
It is gonna be your funeral, man.
Wait, why are you on the radio now? Where the fuck do you go?
Oh,
Let's out.
shorty. Oh,
Fuck is that? Go away.
You're a dead man, Isaac. You hear me?
I won't let you leave him home.
I will do
Bart.
whatever the fuck I have
Wait, am I using...
to find a way back.
I'm gonna kill you
fucking
first,
teleporting?
okay?
Still,
Yes, it's my lag switch. I hit it.
wow. Bob cheats? No dignity. Wait, there's fucking two of you.
Yeah, I lag switch. You just don't get how it's supposed to work.
I don't think anybody ever did.
Ah, shit.
You
Stop.
trying to stasis me, you fuck?
It's worth it. Ah, did you send me to the moon? Wait, why are you here too?
I don't know. I can't shoot you anymore then. Oh no, wait, I can.
I can't. This is unfair.
Maybe it's a fluke.
Our network will grow, and we will live forever.
Okay, so how do we get out of here? We just beat up a marker again?
I don't know. Oh, there's a creepy guy who I can't hurt. I'm gonna shoot the moon.
Might be the right idea.
Oh, no, shoot the marker.
Oh,
No shit. Shoot it.
fucking Wendigo.
Oh, what? You're dead?
I got by the fucking Wendigo guy.
Oh, shit.
He finally did something.
My god, it took forever.
Teeming with life, teeming with markers. From each one
A lot of people went on vacation at the end of the game, you know? The final day, everyone got to go and have a break in LogCorp. That's just how it is. You're still using the basic plasma cutter, just upgrade to hell and back, right?
Yeah. I never changed guns.
Cool. It's already destroyed. I don't... Oh, the guy's down, and then you need to attack him. I see.
It's marker language.
Huh. You mean ABCs?
How about it?
You know, if this is the best the markers can do, I'm not really that scared of them.
Is that Earth over there? Are those
Yeah, I think that's Earth.
moons?
Yeah, no, the moons are saying they want to get back to Earth, you know how it be. You meet someone at a party and they're just like, oh, I want to hang out, and their idea of hang out is killing everyone, you know? How are we in the shared mind madness palace?
you can kill the prophet, but you can't kill the god. Your chance to wipe
can't fucking see shit.
They will devour us. We will be made whole.
You want to take it? Oh, you can't even take it.
Maybe it's 'cause I'm not shooting it. Hang on.
Ah, there you go.
Cringe. I wanted to stomp him to
Apparent.
death.
You know, that's a shame.
He's spazzing
Should have
out
gone
pretty
with the
good,
bayonet.
though. His body's spazzing out pretty good. Maybe it's just
For
Mark
me.
Madness.
Did he put like... Did he like surgically install like fake arms on his back? Somehow?
Maybe, but we already knew he was a necromorph
You're
larper.
alive. I thought that
You were right, Carver. You were right.
they were just trying to slow us down. They knew where Earth was all along.
Come on, we have to hurry. They're headed
Wait.
there right now.
Hey,
I didn't...
we're really doing this?
Yeah, Carver.
They're heading there right now.
Let's get that shock point drive installed.
Isaac, what do you think we can do against the moons?
Something that's better than nothing, I guess. But
I don't know if there's even nothing for us to do.
So where do
Like,
we
this
put the
is...
shock point drive?
I don't-
The unitologist must
we don't have anything to kill a moon.
look around.
The best I can think of is, like, going back and getting the Ishimura and just fucking using it on them.
I mean, just find some markers. It worked on the first moon we killed.
Oh, they're bringing back the disgusting sound design.
Good memes.
You notice? Yeah. I feel like throwing up.
Here, the
Yeah.
good stuff.
Gratefully horrible. What the fuck am I doing?
Okay, let's see what happens when we fire it up.
Oh god, we gotta play a video game over here.
Oh, do we have to put the circle on the circle?
I'm not sure which circle we're gonna have to circle in, but it looks like we're gonna have to circle somehow. Was it the DLC just this is how we want our game to be, but like our boss are idiot Gassos? Maybe.
Warning. Reactor is active. Harmful radioactivity detected. Please maintain a safe distance from the core.
Is that it? Is that all?
You know, we
we're
probably
meant to
don't
do?
have to shoot it, but I just feel like we should.
No! We need to double the power output. How? If we can find some fuel orbs, we should be able
Oh.
to throw them directly into the
Okay.
core and force a power surge.
Is that gonna work?
Yeah, if the ship doesn't blow up first.
Reactor overload. Venting initiated.
Are there supposed to be enemies here?
Shit!
You know?
The heat sinks are venting the core. What do we do? Shoot them! We need to force the reactor to overload.
Hey, can you shoot the heat sinks?
These things? I guess so.
Oh, nice. Now where the fuck is more of these?
Venting complete. Reactor output nominal.
Oh, do we mess up? Oh, we can fly! It's zero G here.
I wish we knew.
I was like, wait, hold on. How do we miss a vent?
I'm pretty sure it did tell us.
Reactor output
I don't think it did. I don't believe it.
It definitely did something funky, visually speaking, when we activated the thing. Oh, connection.
Reactor capacity critical.
Yep, nope. I see that too, but fuck it.
Reactor
Overload, critical. Are there more? Ah, shit.
reactor capacity.
Okay,
So
I do say
close.
this feels a lot more chaotic than before.
Reactor overload.
There we go.
Reactor overload. Deadly radiation levels detected. All hands abandon
Isaac,
ship.
that radiation, it's gonna burn right through us. We have to get to the bridge and initiate the shock before this thing tears itself
I
apart.
don't understand what you're saying, but okay.
Reactor overload. Reactor overload. Deadly radiation levels detected.
Why is radiation green? Like gas? What?
All hands abandoned discharge.
Because radioactivity is green. Haven't you ever fucking watched The Simpsons, you pleb?
What is this thing?
An exhaust tube. As soon as that door opens, you hit your jets and burn them all the way to the bridge. You got that?
Yeah.
Oh, this can't do it. Oh. The far changing.
It's gone
Oh, it's
Oh,
It's
shit,
shifting
faster.
faster. Okay, what happens when we hit the front of the ship? Look for a ventilation hole. We'll have to bust through. Is that even possible? Would you trust me?
Why is that thing going on?
busting through a ventilation hole. Is that even possible to do?
I don't know. I did once before.
Oh yeah, at the beginning of the game.
I was talking about this too, but you know that works too.
It's bookends.
Head to the cockpit. We gotta launch before it blows.
Yeah, I'm going.
Danger. Reactor overload. All hands abandon ship. Reactor overload. All hands abandon ship.
Okay, you know what? I feel a little bit now.
A little bit.
Danger. Reactor overload. All hands abandon ship. Reactor overload. All hands
Let's go. We may just blow up. We may just get saved by aliens again. Just hit the damn button.
What a fucking line.
I mean,
Carver. Hey, Carver. We're almost there.
how do you know?
Yeah, please.
Oh god, did you see Isaac's mouth just then? Fucking shit.
Earth orbital
We're fucked. The moon is way too close to the Earth. They've already,
Yeah,
the moons have already
I'm very-
done their plans for Earth destruction.
Sure you got the right channel?
Yeah,
200 years old.
I don't understand. I like the beginning of the game was first event, right?
This is Sergeant.
Am I going crazy?
You read me.
Wait, what's that again?
Is anyone
What's
there?
the beginning of the game? First event after like let's go be on the moon?
Maybe. Or maybe that was Mark of Madness.
Fine, sure.
Lunar Flight Control, this is CMS Terra Nova. Does anyone read us out here?
You know, I didn't realize Carver had such a scarred face. How did the moon sneak up on you?
GG.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
What a crazy
That is-
cliffhanger. I can't wait in a couple years when we get to see how this Oh.
Oh. Is this what death feels like?
No.
Is this a version of hell?
No. That's Neptunia.
Wrong.
You can say wrong all you like. The prologue of Neptunia 7 made me want to fucking die.
This entire game made me want to die. Did not do that for you too.
You know what? I will say, this game didn't make me want to die.
How the fuck didn't make you want to die?
I don't know, man. I guess I just have a higher tolerance than you, man. Get good.
Fuck you! I played Neptunia.
Wait a second.
Grants BB clipped and shot for during this pile of garbage. It is. Was there anything really redeeming about this?
The DLC had some better ideas and better visuals.
True.
I liked the Marker Madness shit with Carver.
Yeah.
Where I was seeing
I-
shit that you couldn't see. I think that's one of the things that the game does right. Because it's like, oh, we're incorporating Marker Madness into gameplay. That's cool.
That is probably like the best thing they could have done with it. It's crazy bad overall. Like I just don't know where. I don't get where anyone ever thought, like, yes, this will sell well. I guess the environmental art is still really good.
No,
That-
the visuals are good, and I like the visuals of the DLC better than the rest of the game. Mostly because it felt more like Dead Space. It was like fucking dark.
Yeah. It's just such a. I can't forget the letter. It's stuck in my fucking mind.
What?
What is that section, the fucking ladder, where one of us has to lower it and then the other climbs up and then cutscene? Immediately. I'm thinking about that, so I'm just like, what is that like in single player? You just go up a ladder and that's
Look,
it? Is it just...
Man, listen.
Why does it exist?
Isaac is an engineer. He is not fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. He cannot give Carver a boost. He needs a ladder.
It's so stupid. You think the DLC was super short? Yeah, this was like, what, 2 hours-ish?
Very short.
Maybe... Yeah, no, this is like one of the shortest main story DLCs I've ever played.
What are we going to do for the rest of the hour? Fight each other and he's a Tensoku or something?
You know my lag would absolutely destroy the universe.
It didn't destroy this playthrough.
Which is very strange. It makes me think that this might be peer-to-peer connection.
So is he so Tensoku?
Never mind, I have no fucking idea why this playthrough didn't collapse into a singularity of lag. I just... Do you think this, if they didn't do all these things to like appeal to the quote-unquote wider audience, do you think, and made the game they wanted to make, do you think this game would have sold the amount of units they wanted it to sell?
So I think that would take some kind of study and research to say definitively. But by sheer word of mouth alone, it might have performed better if it didn't have a lot of this stuff in it. If it matched the spirit of the first two games a little bit more closely, even if it necessarily had to be more action oriented, if it was going to be co-op, if being co-op was even ever part of the plan to begin with, then if it dropped a lot of like the other shit, if the pacing was a little better, if there was more meat, if there was some meat, maybe
There was less
a little better.
cutting.
And if they got to write the story and make the game they actually wanted to make, probably. 'Cause from what I understand, this DLC is closer to what they originally envisioned.
Yeah. Honestly,
It's not
I
one-to-one,
can't help but
but-
think. I can't help but think, like, I know they remastered Dead Space 1, but I feel like a remaster of Dead Space 3 would have, or a remake of Dead Space 3 would have been better sold, because there are good things about 1 and 2 as it stands. If you remade Dead Space 3 in the way that it was originally intended, right now, I feel like it would sell like hotcakes. Because people know what it looks like when it's bad, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be... But apparently, I think I heard like a Dead Space 1 remaster sold like 1 million copies, and that wasn't enough still for EA. And they're still canning the entire thing again.
Because they probably wanted the meme to be real. They're probably going to be like, oh, let's remake all of them.
Which is...
And then unless
more
you're
than
completely remaking Dead Space 3, unless the Dead Space 3 remake is entirely different from what this is, it would not succeed when you get to it.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of fundamental flaws that need to be uplifted and changed.
It would have revived the series better than Dead Space 1's remake.
I mean, yeah, because it's just, this is the game people like Dead Space 1. People like Dead Space 2. No one likes Dead Space 3. That's the main thing, I think. It's why it's something you don't usually get to see in games, which is... me too. I've seen that a lot. During the credits, again, what the fuck? Why are the credits the most stressful part?
I don't know, man. No idea, dude.
But it's really rare for a game for you to see both the terrible version and the good version, you know? And if you know how bad it could be, you appreciate when it's good. And that's what Dead Space 3 remaster would probably end up being. You'd look at all the problems in...
I want to stress what a Dead Space 3 remake would ideally be. The ideal.
Yeah.
It's if they wanted to be real lazy, they would just remake this.
Yeah, that would be the worst thing they could do.
Which wouldn't make any sense because they even made like random changes like the Dead Space 1 remake as well. Like they changed like placement of like certain like boss monsters and shit. If I remember what I read correctly.
And I think they even changed small parts of the story too.
Yeah.
It's just...
This game is cursed.
It is quite cursed. It's such a... Like, I don't know if you could use even, like, the story for this game. As if you remade it, like, what could you take away from the story and still make use of?
Ellie. Just nothing about what she did, just her presence.
Yeah, no. There's just so little of the story that they can really make use of, because what really happened? You start off the game on Earth. You're taken to a space station. The entire time we're on the space station, we're just trying to get down to the planet. And then once we're on the planet, like, I have a hard time even recalling exactly what happens, essentially. You just kind of go from place to place, trying to find something and happening to stumble across it.
And then it's not the thing you thought it was this other thing instead. But then it turns out underneath that thing, you have this thing to stop that thing anyway, so you know, the dice roll worked out.
I think the worst thing about the story is it falls strongly under the Indiana Jones issue, where everything would have been fucking fine if our protagonists didn't get involved at all. or
No,
if as
because
soon
there
as we
still
found
would have been a
Ellie, we left.
convergence meme happening on the moon.
Okay, but I just don't understand. I don't understand specifically, I guess. Why at the end of the base game does anyone think that the moon convergence isn't going to keep happening? I have no idea why anyone thinks that.
Because I think the meme is that the marker... Let me see if I understand right. The marker that they were doing shit with on the moon came from the Tau Volantis brother moon, and therefore had the same marker signal. So if they got rid of that marker signal, the marker would stop working and the convergence would stop, or something.
So what? The marker is a torrent? Like you need both. If no one's hosting it, you can't really do anything. Is that how it's like?
More,
I guess.
More like the marker is your cell phone, and the moon is the access point.
Okay. I know it's not like we stopped it. We got to face it. Yeah. It's just such a. The characters don't seem to make like logical decisions based on what they know. Like even discounting Marker Madness, they make such strange conclusions about things and take such weird actions that don't align with anything. I still. You don't agree?
No, I don't disagree. Why am I dropping so much bitrate?
Sure, maybe I'm stealing it. The most unusual thing.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. You fucking bitrate thief. Bitrate stealer.
I can imagine playing through Dead Space 2 again. I really can, just for fun, honestly, because that gameplay was actually kind of enjoyable.
Marker is a cell phone and the moon is a server. Then, if the moon is the server, then the marker is your router. I was going for Wi-Fi access points with my analogy.
Because again, when you think of the marker homeworld, like originally they thought the place was a marker home, and they're like, oh shit, this is where the markers came from. Maybe we can find some way to stop it here. And it's like, okay, fine. Then they learned that it's not the marker homeworld, and that it's just another planet that was going to be screwed by markers. And it's like, okay, fine. And then they, for some reason, think that by turning the machine back on that they turned off, that saves their homeworld somehow.
Well, I think they wanted to finish the job,
like,
right?
But they
wanted to finish what the aliens
fucking ignition off.
Started.
They turned the key on and off. They didn't do anything else.
No, that was what's his face? So that was Danik. He turned it back off.
Yeah, but then after they found out what it was actually, the codex and everything actually was. Why the fuck does the codex still exist?
Because we scanned an alien jigsaw corpse puzzle.
No, but like, wasn't the codex originally made, or did we make a new codex? Because I remember at the very prologue, like, we gave a codex to that military man, and everything we got about the scaff logs was like, they realized what the fuck was happening, and they all killed themselves because it was like, yeah, shit, we don't want the marker to get off this planet. So, like, did they do that, and then but like fucking left the way to make more codexes just around? Like, why?
They didn't scrub hard enough.
Which is so fucking... They all killed themselves! Every one of them! There was an entire thing where a guy was like... there was an entire log entry where a guy was like, I went to the armory and asked if I had to sign any paperwork, and it was like, no. And then the guy laid down into a bag. He was like, hey, can you do it quickly? And he's like, yeah, sure. Like they were. Like having the time to look back on it now. This is such a nonsensical story. Like it isn't just like not Dead Space. It's not a story. It's someone. It's like if you had they go from A to B to C and D, except the people who decided why they go from A to B are different from the people who decided why they go from C to D. That's what it feels like.
I think Bob, Kyle, and Carrie, I think if I took a synthesis of your ideas, this game could have probably worked better. So you know how there's parts in Dead Space 1 where you go to different parts of the ship, or you have to like travel different parts of the ship to do different things to make something happen or unlock in like some central area or whatever.
Yeah.
I think this game could have benefited from not requiring Carver and Isaac to be in the same room for the entire fucking playthrough and have them like actually have to split up a lot. And then if one of you dies,
that would have been...
it still ends the run. You still have to restart from a checkpoint or something. But you're just not together for the majority of the time. You could, like, the characters in narrative would still communicate with each other over their radios or whatever, but they're not physically with each other a lot of the time.
That would probably help a lot.
Yeah, like imagine if you had like, because there's like parts in like Dead Space 1 where like you're in like this level and Isaac has to go like all the way like fuck all to the end of like the right side hallway, and then he has to come back and go all the way to the left hallway. And like, what if you had two Isaacs and they just split up there and did both tasks in tandem? I think this game might have been stronger if you had stuff like that, maybe.
Because the farther away the characters can go, the more you can screw with each other.
Especially in regards to like the perception stuff, like the marker madness stuff. You don't necessarily need...
imagine when...
Go ahead. You don't necessarily need Carver and Isaac to be together for like that weird stuff to happen. You can have stuff like that happen while they're together, but you can have like that weird shit be happening while they're apart as well.
To give it better, like instead of like one of us having to protect the other while they undergo a marker madness event, imagine we're separated and like I need you to lower a bridge or something and I can't see you, and like abuse the fact that we have an in-game chat. Actually make it focus around that, and like I need you to lower the bridge and you're not lowering it and I can't see you, and I tried to call you on the in-game chat and like, hey, what's happening? Can you lower the bridge? And like that's disabled during that.
Because
and then
Carver's
just like I have to
going
defend
through like
myself
some marker madness at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, and I have to defend myself. Like that, like that's immediately like, yeah, that'd be really good in use of the multiplayer. And it also be a good use of the in-game mic. It'd be like, yeah, use that to your advantage. Fuck it. Have it sound like Carver is saying something, or that or stuff, you know? Like, it's just so much you can do with that.
Having the in-game mic have actual gameplay implications is not a bad idea. The problem with that slight flaw is that this game was still released in a time where people would just rather do their own comms. It was released too late for that.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
If it was PC, it was released too late for that. Or if it was console only, then it would work. But it would require like that you have a microphone.
Yeah. It definitely has. I think multiplayer horror has potential, definitely, but it is incredibly hard to do in modern settings.
Yeah, kind of like what this DLC sort of kind of had, or at least I think that's what's happening.
I don't know if I hurt you, if you were hurting me. I have no idea for that.
I don't think you were hurting me as much as you probably thought you were. it felt like I was hitting you a lot, but
Yeah. But it's like the problem with modern video game settings for multiplayer horror is exactly what you said about like ease of communication. It's like you can so easily just hop on Discord and or even use Steam, I guess, if you feel desperate to talk to each other.
yeah.
And it's just like that takes out so much of the horror. It's why I think localized voice chat is like one of the coolest things, actually, because I think that really helps add a layer of immersion for a lot of games.
Yeah, like in this game, you would have like proximity voice chat, and then if you were to use the execution I mentioned earlier, where like you split up most of the time, then when you split up, it switches from proximity voice chat to like a sort of like mimicking like a radio voice chat.
Yeah,
and then you can
even
do that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But I think
Oh,
I still think the flaw there is that most players will probably still prefer to use their own comms regardless.
True. I was thinking, like, do you know that It Takes Two game or whatever, where like one person's like it's a puzzle game, but in that you have actual radios and you can jam each other by accident. You have to hold it down, you have to say something, and then there's moments where like it actually fails. I feel like having that in your scenario where it like stops you from being able to shoot your gun while you're using the radio would be like really cool too.
Not in 2013. No, yeah, in 2013 people were using Skype or Ventrilo or TeamSpeak
Or even just Team, or even
just Steam voice chat. Maybe back then in-game voice chat would have been a lot more common, especially if you weren't playing with your friends. Like if you were hopping like a random game of like Counter-Strike Source or something, yeah, you're using in-game voice chat. But if you're playing with like 2 or 3 friends, then you're in Skype or you're in TeamSpeak or you're in Ventrilo.
I knew this game wasn't going to be good. I didn't expect it to be insulting, I guess.
You didn't expect me to be insulting either with putting the circle on the circle. But I did it anyway.
I can deal with it a tiny bit more. But it's kind of like someone saying, I'm going to punch you, and like, it's going to hurt. And then they fucking do like a pile driver punch into your sternum. It's like, yeah, okay, I wasn't expecting it to be quite that painful. Or you to be that over the top. I then have characters deal with different things. No obvious marker managed. So, for example, your companion suddenly appears as a horrifying enemy charging you. It prompts friendly fire. Yeah, no, like it's
no. You can still have that be marker madness. So you can have a section where you split up and you have to go to 2 different goals because you have to activate 2 different things. But the paths you take eventually lead you to like this giant fucking room, like the one room where the shuttle was in, where we had to like run away from the regenerating guys. So we could be on like opposite ends of that room. We can't reach each other from there. We would have to finish whatever the goal there is, and then go back or create a bridge or something in order to reunite. But you can have a marker madness bit where like, one of us to the other is like a baby shooting stingers. That would be enough to prompt like a friendly fire incident.
Yeah.
Because you start shooting at the baby, and then the other player you're playing co-op with is like, what the fuck? Why are you shooting at me? Why am I taking damage? And then you're like, wait, what do you mean? And then like after like the first couple shots you land, it's like, wait, what the fuck? That's not a necromorph?
I feel like if this game was made, I don't know if it was, but it doesn't feel like it. If this game was made at base as a 2-player, a co-op game,
I think a lot of these ideas would have been incorporated if they planned it to be co-op from the beginning, yeah.
From the start. Yeah.
Because I'm saying these ideas, right, because hindsight's 2020. I've played this game twice now. And it's like
Sorry.
Okay. No, it's like the ideas that I'm throwing out there don't, to me, they don't seem particularly good. They seem like something obvious. They seem like something that a designer would have thought of at the time had they actually planned it to be co-op from the beginning, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'm making like these breakthrough innovative suggestions. I feel like this is something that a designer would be like, oh yeah, why wouldn't we do this?
Yeah, we're coming up with these ideas like off the cuff. This is like what you would expect in the beginning stages of storyboarding and designing a game.
Yep. Pretty much. Maybe they did. Who knows? Because like we couldn't be flies on that wall. Maybe there's some weird engine limitation, or maybe there's not, and they just didn't have time to actually make a more meaningful use of the co-op aspect.
Yeah, because in gameplay, there's a lot of aspects. Like I've heard people talk about this game like this. There's 2 stations always for all those areas where you have to hold down buttons together. It's like there's always just that's still 2 in single player. But then you look at the cutscenes, and it's like the cutscenes were not designed for multiplayer. The cutscenes were designed for single player. Yeah.
And you know how like there's a lot of parts where it's like it's not even putting a circle on the circle. It's literally just you hold a button on a console and then I hold a button on the other on the other side of the console. And like there were a lot of points where it's like those things are like right next to each other. Literally what I'm saying, where like the 2 players would split up, you could have those 2 parts of the console be on like opposite sides of the map, like across like some like chasm or something, and they can functionally do the same thing where they both have to be pressed at the same time, but they're way the fuck apart from each other, forcing the 2 players to like separate and deal with shit on their own.
You know, I'm thinking of Portal 2 co-op here, where it's like that's what Portal 2 really does. It doesn't always you're not even usually right next to your partner. You almost always have to separate out to accomplish different things.
Dude, there were times where I did that shit accidentally because there was points where like I got distracted and went through some like other path to get like a box or something, like ammo or health or whatever, as if we needed it. And like you were like by the goal, and there was like one outdoor map that was like huge where like I just did that by accident. And it's like you're waiting by the goal and I'm like fighting necromorphs and stuff because like you're just not there. Like
yeah, like the snowstorm aspect and like it being really hard to see actually helps separate us out.
Yeah, a little bit. Or the part where we were stuck in a snowstorm, that would be a good excuse to have Carver and Isaac separate because they can't fucking see each other because visibility is shit.
Yeah. Like honestly, I don't know how hard.
Like the game could literally, from a developer standpoint, from a level designer standpoint, you could literally just teleport them away from each other, and from a narrative standpoint, it makes sense that they would be separated after that because like Blizzard. I'm sorry, you were saying?
No, I'm just thinking about like it kind of pisses me off because like I was gonna say I don't know how hard it is to do multiplayer coding, and then I just kind of think, okay, if it's like resource intensive or something, like there's tricks you can do.
The really important thing there is making sure you don't like desync and that things are replicated properly. I don't know all that much about the networking side of that though, so just
because I'm just thinking like if you wanted to, you could, instead of making a map which sprawls out and gets farther away, players get farther away from each other, you could use like hidden teleportations and have everything be stacked on top of each other, really crammed in. If you wanted, if it was like, oh, when they separate out too much, it gets harder to sync up. It's just like there's ways around that. There's ways to design your game around to avoid anything going wrong, and I just.
In that case, it could have more to do with limitations at the time involving level size, maybe. But in terms of like keeping things synced up, that has more to do with the network than the game itself. I think. That would be my assumption. What are we gonna do for the next fucking 40 minutes?
I don't know. We've spent.
Wait, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Do you have Duelist of Eden?
I can install it. It's like 5 megabytes.
I should also install it, but I have it. I'm pretty sure I have it.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'm gonna quit this video game.
Eden. Yeah, this being very generous, calling it a video game.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm dropping so many frames. It's annoying. Maybe I need to like take my shit.
I'm dropping a decent amount.
Okay, let's see.
EA. Fuck off.
Is that multiplayer One Step from Eden? Pretty much.
Yeah, I never played it. I'll probably die in 5 seconds.
I thought you were supposed to be better at this game than I was.
I have not played it in years. Ethernet connection recommended. I'm sorry, I have no such thing. That doesn't exist for me. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Wait, oh, it starts with a tutorial. Alright, can I capture this? I can probably capture this.
I should probably plug in a control. Oh, I forget which controller is the one I use. I think it's this one.
Oh, right. Where's my game capture audio? I can change that to Duelist.
Gonna
Game,
blow the
other game.
dust off my gamepad, man. All right, let me
Window capture new crisis Duelists.
let me start the video game.
Oh Jesus, crime duck. How did I play? Oh god, there's a mandatory tutorial.
I hope it doesn't start in full screen.
It didn't for me. Oh god, you can see it's not in full. Oh fuck.
Based One Step from Eden developer.
I can't believe they did they get it. They got new artists for stuff. Huh.
I need to change this. Duelists.
I can't avoid the tutorial, it seems.
I need to change this also. Yeah, and then there we go. And then just make this. There we go. Okay. Do I need it? Do I? I don't know if I do. Okay. Oh, okay. I will learn how to move.
Oh god. Here's some show cards. Okay. Yeah, I remember some of these.
I will
just
learn
tiny screen for now.
Dodge.
Yeah, until I get access to actual options, I can't do it. Q and E.
Can't
Q
do
and
what?
W. Right. Adjust my settings.
Oh, I don't have my. Oh, dude. How do I get my.
What?
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can try and get. That was a bad idea. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Cancel. I just want to do one thing real quick. I want to see if I can do this. I probably destroyed everything, but this is important.
No idea what you're doing.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is this broken? Oh, this shit might be broken. All right, never mind. I wanted to get my let me go back to which okay, I don't remember. Okay. Okay. I was trying to get my control overlay so you could see my inputs.
I see.
But I think it
Oh
might be
fuck! I
broken.
got an actual fight now.
Still moving to evade attacks? I already did this though. How long is the tutorial, man? Why can't this be like
It's decently long.
a main menu option? Homing.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. Okay, next lesson, retry. Exit to menu. Exit to menu, please. I'll die on my own terms.
Oh wait.
Oh.
I press start. Okay.
Settings window. Or nope. Full screen. There we go.
All right. I remember this.
Is that gonna fix? Yep, that fixes my game display. Okay.
Okay. Shuffle. Cool. Good.
Oh, why does my Steam profile show those fucking duck squares?
Okay, are we done?
Yeah, I think we're... Oh, shit. They did bring a new artist in. Who the fuck is Perilla? Oh my god, there's fucking characters that weren't here originally. Oh shit.
Okay, so
That's
these
cool.
are like new cards, I guess?
Is that the fucking character from Freedom Planet 2? What?
No.
Oh, that's the fucking character from I Was Raider 2. What? Okay. Fine.
Can I can't just stop. It's forcing me.
I realized they added new characters to this, too. Okay. I remember liking Terra a lot. Okay.
I'm just kind of button matching because I just want it. I want out.
Yeah, I understand. How do we even fight each other?
No, not next lesson. Fuck. Oh,
You fell for it, fool!
Leave. okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. How do I? Oh. Shop? What do you mean shop? How do I? There we go. Let's make this.
Unrated. How do I
There we
find
go.
you?
1080.
Lobbies? Create a lobby? No, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know how to do anything?
No, I didn't do the
Oh,
tutorial.
Like,
Lobby.
the tutorial probably doesn't. Yeah, it's
Create.
create. You can make it. I don't want to deal with this. Hey, you're the only other person in the world playing right now.
Or maybe the only person you could see. Maybe.
Maybe.
Did you find me? Are you here? Wait, can you join off my friends list? Oh, I see your chat.
Okay. Can you let me play?
I don't know how. Match settings.
Join? Oh!
Oh, okay. You just joined.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Have I selected?
Apparently not. You have to press the join button?
I forgot we have to actually build decks.
I'm not building a deck, I'm just going with my girl.
Okay.
All I
Join.
can remember is...
I am also going with my girl.
Cool. All I can remember is I'm going to break the floor underneath you and leave nothing left.
All I remember is that I'm gonna have fun just invading your side. It's fine.
Oh, God.
Assuming
Where's
I
this
remember how to
map?
play.
Okay, what do my shit do? Nope, okay. Oh, Todd, relax.
Oh, yep. Stop it.
The worst part is exactly what I thought would happen.
Stop it. Stop it.
Am I out of shit? Oh, wait, right, wait, do we have basic attacks in this or no?
It looks like it. I'm pressing X to do this.
Yeah, I do have a big... Okay, I do have a basic attack. Okay.
I don't know what this does. Stop it. Don't find me, bro.
Sorry, How do you like when your floor's damaged, bro?
Fine. Excuse you?
Ah.
Cease. Desist.
Oh god, do you just fucking heal off punching me?
Don't know. Why am I dead? This is not how it's supposed to go down.
Oh, my name goes way off screen. Okay.
Send GG. Fuck you.
I feel justified. So if I press rematch, do we get to choose different characters or nah? We get.
I think we have to like leave and then redo, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat. There is more arc here than I was expecting.
You left.
Yeah, because I want to try a different character. I want to try this fucking maid girl.
What is this?
That's a panda from video game land.
What is this?
That's a girl from other game land.
Don't understand these memes. These are not music girl.
Oh god. I have nightmares. I can vaguely recall the nightmares of trying to learn Music Girl.
Music girl's good memes.
She's hard to fucking learn from what I can recall.
How do I forgot how to ready. Oh. I should probably move this so I could see chat. There we go.
I have a minigun? I'm a shotgun user? What?
Why are you cheating?
Possibly.
Stabbing where he was and not where he was gonna be? You know, probably true.
What the hell did I got here?
Okay.
Okay, so I can evade a tiny bit. Ah,
Stop it!
stop! Is that gonna come back? I thought I was supposed to come back. Lucky I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Stop it!
Can I pick that up? I don't think I can pick that up.
You're hurting me! Stop it!
Why are you sounding like this? Are you
What?
trying to distract me?
I'm also forgetting which button is which. To be
I just
honest.
don't remember what most of these cards do.
Same.
All I can really tell is I'm better at dodging than you.
I mean, look, listen.
Oh, you fucking shooting bastard. Can I punch this? No.
That's not good.
There we go.
I need to understand how to meme truly. So,
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, is my shit? Oh no, I'm trapped in the chat, that's why. I was like, why can't I do anything? It's because I was in chat. I'll check out the painter girl. All these characters are you choose a Toho reject. I mean, I don't know.
maybe a little bit.
I like it still. I like Toho, so if you're a Toho reject, I'm not gonna exactly scream at you.
I like the BattleNet memes, so I like the way it plays.
What the fuck am I playing? Okay, apparently a combo. I know you're the shield character, but I don't remember how you're meant to get shielding.
In the original game with the cards.
No, didn't you have a passive or something that did? Do we have passives?
I don't
to this?
remember. It's been a long time since I played the game.
Yeah, no, I should. So it has a modding stuff. Should really check it out again. I always hated the triangles. Remember that.
Okay. No, leave me alone.
Apparently I can break you.
That was supposed to be a shield meme, if I remember right.
This is the... My god, now I want to play Eden again, because I'm like, yeah, damn, that game was satisfying to play.
It was fun. Fun stuff.
You know? I don't know what the developer does right now. You have any ideas?
Oh, wait. I don't know if that gave me more shield.
Now you just want to flick Yomi Hustle multiplayer? Oh, that's the turn-based strategy real-time fighting game. I think. Die. Holy shit.
No! That's a little closer.
There we go.
Now you want to inflict Yomi Hustle multiplayer on us? I don't understand what this means.
Yomi Hustle is like a turn-based task game, fighting game.
I don't know what this means.
I don't know what it fucking means either, but it's what it's been described as.
You keep getting new shit. Why do I keep getting the old shit? Stop having new shit.
Yeah, I want to try it out with the new shit. I beat the game. I have to double check, but I think I beat like everything almost.
Okay, it's fine.
How is money bitch supposed to work here?
I don't know.
We don't have money.
Why'd I...
Oh my god, I'm like...
Yeah, I know you're lagging. It's always you. It's always your fault.
I won't say you're wrong.
Fault lies with you.
Because you're not. Shut the fuck up, Ahab. Oh. How does... Oh, I fire from the sides. Okay. Oh, can I pick these back up? I can? Wait, how the fuck do I work? So, I can pick that back up. What am I... I'm so confused.
As am I. But, like, you know, it's whatever. It's a thing.
You're just happy I don't know how to kill you faster.
Sure. Cease.
No. Why can't I be good at fighting games? Like normal ones?
Don't know, man. You get good, loser.
Okay, so I'm tossing that myself, and I have no idea how to release them. I think W. There is a time limit to this, okay.
Nope. Bad memes. Nope. So how do I guard? Like, good.
I've mostly just been trying to keep an eye out on when you're gonna do attacks.
Not
It's not working out the
particularly easy.
best.
I did a guard! There we go.
Did you guard or did you like...
Parried, loser.
I don't know what you did. Oh, what?
I think you
Did
had
you
a
kill
thing on me.
yourself? I have no idea. I should probably actually look at the card at some point.
I think developers
You
working on
know,
this
is
game.
working
It's
on
just
this
one
game?
dude.
He just one dude? Really? I mean, good on him, I guess, but also, me and Clips are literally the only ones playing the game right now, I think. I think we might be...
Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, you made a lobby that wasn't private or anything, and it was the only lobby I saw. I mean, good on the man if he wants to, like, keep doing it, but that I feel kind of sad.
Is my screen fucked up? My screen is fucked up. It's been fucked up this whole time. Hang on.
Wait, did I just put down a chess piece?
Why is this messed up?
The last update was March
Oh,
31st.
I know why
Oh my
it's
god,
messed
so
up.
this is actually actively being updated.
My bad.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
I fixed it. March 31st. That was pretty recent.
Yeah, no, that's insane to me. Also, why am I chest?
That would have been the other option for multiplayer fighter. Fucking chess.com.
Chest? That I would have lost. I haven't played chess for way too long.
Bro, it's just chess.
How am I supposed to think about where a rook fucking is at... Screw you, game.
I need to learn how to shield.
Is it like, hold on, I'm gonna place down a piece. Fuck, it's a fucking knight. Okay, this is easier. Okay, ready? Get in line, and I will use it to try and see. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there's a delay.
3, 2, 1. I guess you just did it now? But it wasn't that like
probably
perfect guard
early.
thing. Maybe.
Press X.
And you didn't do that. X?
Okay.
I'm not getting anything when I press X.
Oh, because I do this.
Oh, mine's D.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
wait.
not
look
shield, your attack.
Oh, this is my attack.
Oh. Alright, never mind.
I put down the pieces, and they do things. I don't know how you do the perfect guard thing. Oh, shit, sorry.
I mean, it's fine. I can't move.
So we each have like an actual shield gauge, and when that breaks down, we can't...
It has to. It seems like it has to charge up.
Yeah, like if... Yeah, okay, but there's some kind of perfect parry, it seems,
But it seems.
You can
it
test?
seems. You ready?
right? Yeah?
I'm going.
Okay, I guarded it, but I didn't perfect parry. It's also really hard to get the timing down. Oh, okay, so...
I spirit
No, I have
broke
no
you.
clue how you're... Very odd. Any ready?
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Just fucking kill me with your fucking lag switching piece of shit. Fucking.
I didn't expect the result to be so immediate.
Okay, fine.
I like this game. I got more characters I need to try out. How's you train? We're going back to the good old times of Xbox 360.
Yes. Wait, how do I? Okay, I gotta select. You know what? I'll do the fighting game meme. He's so like his avatar got lagged out. Oh shit!
Oh my
it's
god,
not
it
even
is
there.
fucking gone. What the hell? What? No. No, this can't be. Oh, it's lagging even now. I'm stuck on 2.
Excuse you. I can still do the memes.
No, I did it on purpose? No, I'm just... I must have pressed something at some point. Much more engaging of a thing than I thought this would be, honestly.
Really?
Oh, mostly because I didn't expect to... I was thinking about, like, the damage numbers that usually got in the other game. That's part of the reason why. Well, on this, it seems like it's been heavily nerfed for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, it has to be like completely changed for balance. Oh, why'd I back into that?
It disappeared once I went full screen. I never realized that. Holy shit.
Why did you go full screen?
Because changing it to actually, like, I didn't want to have to look up what my... whatever you call it is. My aspect ratio of screen. It's like 1928 something.
Was, like, fucked up for like a good like 20 minutes, but I fixed it.
I want to check if he added these characters backlogged into Eden. Because there's like a lot of new original ones. I'm just like, did he add these into Eden?
Fine.
Look, this character feels weird. Oh, that drowns you for so long. More of them are guest characters. Yeah, but there's also a lot that aren't. Like if you played Eden, you'll know that like a lot of these guys are original, just from looks alone. I don't think we can hit each other. We're standing right next to each other.
Yeah, don't like it when we armpit. Not a fan. You stop trying to armpit me?
No. Oh god, I'm fighting against my lag again.
Same.
I was gonna say your lag, and it's like, no,
me.
it's probably mine.
I can move around a little bit when I do this.
Oh shit, I hurt myself. Fuck. Oh my god, it's so bad. Ah!
Stop it.
Oh, there you go, finally. You won one game! Congratulations! 1 out of 2,000. You know how it is. It's fine.
Wait. I'm stuck in the chat box. Oh, wait. No, I'm not.
The chat box consumes you every day. It eats a little bit more of your life.
Maybe.
Ever play Maiden Spell? I don't think so.
I've heard of it. I'm just racking up karma for when he plays fucking Ease versus Trail to the Sky with me. Maybe.
I think you mean lag points.
Yeah, lag points. That's actually true. Forgot how that card worked.
I don't remember that being a card. I don't remember any card that had that coffin look to it. Oh, I inflicted poise.
It's not a coffin. It was a potion meme.
Oh, this is a poison character. Cool.
Cringe.
It's like this game, but if it was 1v1 Toho Boleto.
It's more BattleNet.
You know what's the weirdest thing? I've never played BattleNet. The closest I got is Star Force.
The only one I played was 3.
Star Force I found fun overall. And it was basically BattleNet, except instead of this perspective, it was just behind the back.
I can't do this. I need a different me. In fact, why is it telling me to change deck with tab? I'm not using the keyboard. It's start. How does one?
Are you gonna try hard and change your deck up?
How do I search fucking?
I'm curious. Can I actually see what his ability is if I go here? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Ah, now I can.
Do I choose between one of these two, or do you get both? How do I use the other one? Or am I just not pressing Y? I'm probably just not pressing Y. Also, since I forgot about it, Darkbit, 1v1 Toho Bullet Hell already exists. It's a Toho 9, and Toho 3, and Toho 18.
You're not gonna. I was gonna say, are you not gonna mention the one you don't like?
No, it still counts. I don't like the control scheme, but it still counts.
I have gun.
I wasn't pressing Y.
And for his neutral special, he wields a gun.
Right, that's supposed to hit you.
Oh, and I'm out of ammo. How do I get more ammo?
Stop memeing me.
No. Oh my goodness. Poison is really effective in this, it seems.
I mean, maybe a little bit. Stop it. Can't believe you could like fucking spell break. Like he's like fucking Dooku or something.
Sorry, I'm tryharding.
Yeah, I know. Where's my shield? I did that to myself. I'm not
Yeah, I was
giving you
gonna say
satisfaction.
that was not my intention. Yes, that's entirely the reason why.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. So now that I know, let me go back to my girl. What does her meme do? When I realize her name is probably supposed to be pronounced Slicey, and I internally cringe, but like I still have to use her. Okay. We have achieved meme.
Oh, did you change your like basic weapon?
No, you get two.
Oh, how do you do your other one?
X and Y.
Well, you're on controller.
Yeah.
I have. I found it. R. Thank you. I probably had to reload with the last guy I used, actually, when I think about it.
I forgot. Wasn't there a way to manual shuffle in the original?
There was. I don't know if we have that here. Forgot how strong that that lightning thing can be.
What am I doing? Stop it.
Did I just punch you?
I need to figure out how to guard, man. Complete 10
How
matches.
about you go? Yeah.
Opponent disconnected.
I don't know why it says disconnect when it's more like return to lobby.
I know it's because you're greatly in fear.
In fear?
Yeah.
Oh, my thing! 621!
Yeah, how the fuck?
How am I alive?
I need to understand how to block.
Get fucking ratcheted.
I don't know what this does.
Are you moving like that?
What?
Like, sometimes you're moving like diagonally when you come over here. Do you like have an extra second or something?
No, I think it's just how some of the cards work. Like some of them like go right for you instead of like hitting a target.
That makes sense. I'm a lot worse with this character, and not surprised in the slightest. She was my worst character in the main game too.
But she's good memes.
I don't have the awareness for like building stuff up. Okay, I want to see this. What is in the character shop? Oh, you play and you can get like skins and stuff.
Wait, what's the shop?
Is that it? I'm hoping there's like I'm mostly looking at the shop because there's something like, please do not have microtransactions.
Oh, it's probably like, or I would hope it's just Game Shop.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is that fucking... Wait, are these skins I'm looking at, or are these...
They look like
No,
pallet
yeah,
swaps.
these are skins. Yeah, palette swaps. Okay.
Wait, outfits.
Yo!
Do I have enough? I don't have enough.
I don't have enough either, but the cat girl one is very tempting, yes.
Yes. But I can't get it. I can't get Santa Celica either. Manners.
Interesting.
How do you unlock that? I wonder.
The banners? Or
No, the currency. Oh, I guess
we
we're just
got,
passively
like,
getting it by playing.
from fighting, yeah. Which, you know what? I like that. Better than a lot of other stuff.
Well, I mean, a lot of like your fighting game memes will do that. I remember like even like way back in the day, like fucking Dragon Ball Z Budokai had like a thing like that where you would go through the tournaments because it had like a tournament mode, and that's how you would like unlock a whole ton of shit in that game.
Oh, wait, fuck. This Dead Worm girl is from Maiden and Spell. Oh.
Why are you rolling in the gacha?
I'm not. I'm just fucking learning about shit.
It's too late to learn. You exited the tutorial.
Man, I need to fucking play Eden again. Shit's fun.
You left the lobby.
Also, yes, because it's 11. I got to sleep. Otherwise, they die.
This was at home. What do you mean home? This is home. How do I leave? Exit. Why
Did I
do
like, shut off my PNG tuber model?
That was good.
Fuck
That was
happened?
good memes. I was
That
waiting
was a lot of
for
fun.
when we would fight each other in that.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. And
Yeah,
and the lag doesn't screw me over too badly.
Yeah, not too much. And I don't know how Hiso Tensoku would have been. We probably would have disconnected a few times because of the desyncs, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm
But
like
game seemed to
those
handle
times.
it. That game seemed to handle it pretty gracefully, but it also seemed to have built-in rollback, which Hiso Tensoku does not have. So that could have something to do with it. But
Anyway,
that was a
thanks
fun
for
one. That was a nice little palate cleanser.
After the worst game, yeah, not the worst, but one of the worst. Like, jeez.
Look,
Anyway,
you're saying all this about Dead Space 3. You know how that sounds to me?
Yeah.
It sounds to me like you're wanting to do XCOM Enforcer on a higher difficulty level.
And I think that's enough with clips today. Anyway, I think we thanks for coming, clips.
Thanks for having
Please never
me.
return with X. If you come back here with like XCOM, if you come to my house with like XCOM Enforcer physical copy in hand, I will be sad. I will be crying for years to come.
I'll be hunting for a cheap copy on eBay from this day forward.
Oh God. Oh no.
Anyway,
I can no longer thank you.
Anyway, thanks for having me on. I've already given you a couple ideas for like more co-op stuff if you ever want to do anything like in the future.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool.
And it might be easier or harder depending on when you want to time that, but that's like up to you anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'll head out. I'll let you sign off. Good night.
Good night.
And with that, we'll stop stream.